The enduring power of love amidst chaos. That's the heart of Outlander, Blood of My Blood, and the Season 1 finale delivers a much-needed respite for two characters who faced unimaginable hardship. Henry Beauchamp, Jeremy Irvine, and Julia Morriston, Hermione Corfield, Claire's Catriona Balfe parents, finally experience a moment of peace in the concluding episode of Outlander, Blood of My Blood, a prequel series that delves into their extraordinary story. After enduring weeks of separation and peril, they not only reunite, but also formulate a daring plan to escape the tumultuous year of 1715 and forge a new life elsewhere. Please be aware that this discussion contains spoilers for Outlander, Blood of My Blood, Episode 10, Something Borrowed, currently available on Starz. For those who've already witnessed the finale, you'll recall it concludes with a tantalizing cliffhanger. Henry, Julia, and their young son William reaching for the mystical stones at Craig na Dun. The central question hangs in the air. Do they dare to touch the stones and risk another journey through time? Will Henry travel alone, or will they face the unknown together? Will they find themselves stranded in yet another era? These answers, unfortunately, remain elusive until the eventual arrival of Blood of My Blood, Season 2. What is clear is that Episode 10 provides some of the most genuinely heartwarming and, frankly, desperately needed scenes featuring the Beauchamp family to date. The series cleverly reimagines the tragedy of Claire's childhood, shifting the narrative from the car accident described in Diana Gabaldon's original novels to a tale of time travel and sacrifice. Instead of a sudden loss, we see Henry and Julia propelled back in time, landing in the era of Jamie Fraser's, Sam Heughan, parents, Brian, Jamie Roy, and Ellen, Harriet Slater. There, Henry takes on the role of a bladier for the Grant clan, while Julia navigates the challenges of domestic service, ultimately making a calculated decision to attract the attention of Lord Lovat, Tony Curran, in order to safeguard baby William. The seeds of their escape were sown in Episodes 8 and 9, culminating in the daring plan executed in the finale. Julia orchestrates a convincing abduction to allow herself, Henry, and William to make their way to Craig na Dun. During their journey to the Standing Stones, the family pauses for a moment of respite by a crackling fire. It's here that Henry experiences the profound joy of holding his son for the very first time. A tender and emotionally resonant scene that offers a much-needed glimmer of hope. Jeremy Irvine shared his surprise at the scene's inclusion, stating, "It's funny because I had no memory of filming that. I watched it and thought, oh, I'm so glad that's in there. We really needed to show them having just a moment." Hermione Corfield added, "I keep seeing comments from fans wanting to see them together, wanting to see Brian and Ellen together. So I think any moments where we see them as a unit are really special, and this is the first time we see them truly together on their own, isn't it?" Irvine playfully teased that more such moments are on the horizon, acknowledging the extreme heartache the characters have already endured. Beyond their personal struggles, the finale also reminds us of the future that awaits them. A future where little Claire, May Tuesday Roberts, is waiting for her parents. The episode features poignant flashbacks to the 1920s, showcasing the idyllic post-World War I life Henry and Julia once shared, and the adorable innocence of young Claire. Irvine spoke enthusiastically about working with child actors, explaining, "I love working with kids because it's real for them. You tell them to play make-believe, and they fully commit. The script often goes out the window. There's no point trying to force exact lines. You just react to them, and it's fantastic." He and Corfield both emphasize the importance of allowing these scenes to feel light and joyful after so much preceding pain. Corfield recalled a conversation with her co-star on the morning of filming, saying, "We were watching them on the beach and said, let's make this as fun as we can because we need to. We've seen so much pain, we've got to have the light." Both actors praised the children's sweetness and their natural ability to improvise, noting how it often shook up the filming process in a positive way. Irvine quipped, "It's actually nice because it gives you an excuse to say, 'Oh, sorry, I couldn't possibly follow the script.'" Even the more intense moments of the finale were reportedly filled with levity behind the scenes. Irvine recounted the scene where Henry confronts Lovett's imposing enforcer, Balak, Chick Allen, with amusement. Chick's like the biggest, hairiest, cuddly teddy bear you've ever met. He's an absolute sweetheart, isn't he? Corfield agreed, describing him as so lovely and very gentle, a stark contrast to the character he portrays. Irvine jokingly admitted, "The idea that I, as Jeremy, could take him out is laughable. The guy could crush me with one of his hands." Fortunately, within the world of Outlander, Henry prevails. But here's where it gets controversial. While the series offers a compelling explanation for Claire's parents' absence, some fans may still prefer the original, simpler narrative of the car accident. Does adding a layer of time travel and intrigue enhance the story, or does it detract from the emotional impact of Claire's childhood trauma? And this is the part most people miss. The show isn't just about how Claire's parents survived, but why they were sent back in time in the first place. What role do they play in the larger tapestry of the Outlander universe? What are your thoughts on the finale and the direction Blood of My Blood is taking? Do you appreciate the expanded backstory of Claire's parents, or do you find it unnecessary? Do you think Henry and Julia will successfully navigate the stones, and what consequences might await them? Share your opinions and theories in the comments below. Let's discuss.